Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a get ready with me for work video, but it is going to be a festive version. At the place where I work, there's no rules about wearing makeup and stuff like that. You can kind of, a lot of the girls go with quite smoky eyes and stuff like this, so there's no I guess boundaries to what makeup we can wear. And when it does get nearer to Christmas, so especially like the last day before we close for Christmas, I'd like to go in a bit more festive with the makeup and stuff. Nothing particularly crazy, it's pretty much my everyday makeup, but I've just added a pop of glitter to the eyes and a red lip. So I thought it might be quite fun to show you, because it's something, if you're someone who doesn't like to go overboard but wants to add a little bit of something to make it a bit more festive to your makeup, this is quite a nice, easy, simple way to do it. So I thought I'd show you. So I'm going to get started. As always, to prime my face, I'm taking my Handsome Pure Luminous Primer. I am starting to run out of this, I think, which is quite upsetting. For foundation, I'm taking my Gosh Exceptional Wear foundation. I have mine in shade Porcelain. So yes, this beginning of it is pretty much my everyday kind of makeup look that I do. The products may vary time to time, but this is pretty much what I do. Again, for concealer, I'm taking my Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I have mine in the shade Fair. Pop some under my eyes and then on any blemishes or redness that I have. And just go ahead and blend those out, and then whatever I do, add some of the concealer to my lid as well, kind of whatever's left over on the brush, so they can act as my primer. I'm taking my B Makeup Setting Powder on my Real Technique setting brush and it's setting under my eyes. I think I mentioned before, I like to pat under the eyes just so it doesn't move any of the product underneath. And then just anywhere else I put concealer, and also like just down my T-zone because I get quite oily. And then I'm going to get some bronzer. I'm going to take the Handsome Pure Cocoa Pigmented Bronzer in Cocoa Gem. I'll use this to bronze up my skin. And I like to use this one because it's got that nice sheen to it, so that I don't need to go in with highlighter afterwards necessarily. Okay, so that's actually the face portion done for this look, so I'm just going to do my e.l.f. setting spray quickly. So that's the kind of typical skin I like to do kind of to work anyway. And if I'm going for a matte bronzer, then I will add a little bit of illuminator, so it just depends on kind of, like I said, I switch up the product sometimes, but it's roughly the same look every time. So onto brows, I'm taking my B Longwear Brow Cream in Dark Brown. And I do just run through the BellaIzzy Take a Brow brow gel just to kind of obviously set the brow in place, make the hair stick out a bit more so it looks kind of a little bit more natural, and it also just helps diffuse out the product a little bit, so if you've gone a bit heavy handed maybe, then it just will help soften the brows slightly. And then, to be honest, with my eyes, on like an everyday basis to work, I'll just apply some mascara. Sometimes I add some black eyeshadow to smoke out the lash line, but I think I'm just going to stick with mascara for now and then add some glitter in a second. I could change that once I've got the glitter on, but that's kind of a typical everyday look I like to do for work. And this is the Kiko Extra Sculpt volume mascara I'm using today. I typically like to only do my upper lashes as well. Okay, then for the little pop of festiveness to the eyes, I'm going to take, this is the shade, I think it's Creme de Mentho, but I'm not sure because the name kind of rubbed off. It was that beautiful pressed eyeshadow that's the nice silver one, slightly frosted greenness to it. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to take a little bit on my shading brush from Real Techniques, pick up a little bit. I'm literally just going to pop this in the inner corner of my eye. Then I get in with Nirvana. I'm going to use this in my last video as well. And I can't find my glitter fix for this, so I'm just going to take my setting spray and wet the brush. Pick a little bit up, or a lot up as I just did there. I'm literally just going to apply this over the top of that eyeshadow. Just for an added something. So just something like that, just add a little pop of glitter if you don't want to go over the top or anything like that. It's really pretty. Just something in the inner corners just to really open up. Like I said, sometimes I'll go in with a little bit of black along the upper lash line, which maybe I'll just quickly do a little bit now. So I'm just going to take any black eyeshadow. This is the one from the MUA Elements palette on my little Kiko brush. Literally, I mean it's probably not the best idea to do after I've done mascara, but it's fine. And only on the outer section of the lash line. It just helps define the eye slightly more. And then obviously to finish off, I'm going to go in with a red lip. I'm going to take a mixture of two. So these are both from Gosh. I've got the 167 in Scarlet, which is just one of their normal Velvet Touch lipsticks, and I've got 021 in Fidelity, which is one of the matte Velvet Touch lipsticks. So I'm going to take Scarlet first, which is a slightly deeper of the two. Really beautiful red. Because I'm at work all day, I want the matte one on top. A, just to brighten it slightly, but B, also so it lasts a bit longer. Oh no, hang on. Before I do that though, I'm going to take some of my Lily Low lip liner in Scarlet. To line and fill in as well. This is going to help it just last that much longer. So like I said, go with Scarlet first. The deeper, slightly glossier version. Glossier one. It's a very beautiful colour. And then I said top it off with Fidelity, which is a much brighter red. Just in the inner section. I feel like it turns it into more of the classic Christmas red lip. And that is this look complete. Like I said, something quite fun, something very simple, but something a little bit fun if you're going to work or whatever, want to add it, make it a bit more festive. So like I said, the rest of the face, the face is kind of pretty much how I do my makeup anyway for an everyday basis. The eye is very similar, just mine's glitter, and I usually have a nude lip as opposed to a red lip on a day-to-day basis at work. So like I said, at my work we can wear whatever we like for makeup, and I just think it's a bit of fun kind of towards the end of the week when it gets nearer to Christmas, just to make my makeup look a bit more festive, but not in a crazy way or anything like that. So that is his makeup look complete, but before I go I need to open my advent calendar for you. So I've got 17, 18 and 19 to open. So let's start with obviously 17 first. Oh, it says it's one of their Glitter Eyes Goddess Glow Pressed Highlighter Pigment in the shade Glow Up. This is a high-grade, lustrous pressed pigment for use on eyes, cheekbones, brow bones, décolletage. Provides a veil of glowing highlight with shimmering colour shifting particles. So that's the packaging that's going on with this one. A very beautiful kind of champagne-y gold colour. It looks very similar to the actual pressed eyeshadows I use. So let's have a little... Ooh. Look at that. There you go. Actually, the shimmer in that, you can't overly see it. It gives a very wet finish to the skin. So actually it could look really pretty. I've got another pressed pigment refill pan. It's one of the glitters in the shade Mocha Shine. So what it looks like, it's slightly more of a bronzy brown glitter. Very beautiful. Again, I think Mocha Shine is another one of the popular ones, so it's a very pretty one to have. So it's another one of the loose cosmetic glitters. Oh, this is in the shade Genie. So it's purple, but it's also got green running through it as well. Very beautiful. I need to be careful with this. Oh, that's a stunning shade. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, I literally just pulled out some out of my hand there. But yeah, like I said, beautiful purple with green on it. I need to learn to be careful with these. Okay, so that really does complete this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, something simple but a little bit festive, just in case you are going to work, or like an everyday look but you don't want to go over the top. This is quite fun. So yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.